Okay, we're back and we're getting ready to set up to do this mold pour. First thing we got to do, I need, let's see, what were my calculations? I need 21 pounds of Ultra Cal. So we'll put this on my scale here, zero the scale back out. There we go. And we'll see if we can sift out 21 pounds of Ultra Cal into this container. Yeah, looks like about 1.5 pounds per scoop. Let's hope this thing is big enough to hold 21 pounds of product. Okay, well, we've been sifting and sifting here. We're getting right up to the 20-pound mark. Should just about do it. Right about there, 21 pounds. It's hard to believe I'm going to be able to add 8 pounds of water to that and still not overflow this bucket. So that's the theory. We'll see how well that works out. Okay, next we'll set up and we'll put in 8 pounds of water in another bucket. Okay, next step in the process is to coat the inside of this mold with some cooking oil. So we'll just spray a little in here and then you rub it around. You want to get a nice even or firm. You want to make sure everything's covered, but it doesn't have to be dripping with oil. It just needs to be saturated. Now the Ultra Cal just slightly porous, so it'll tend to suck up a little bit of this. But that's okay. Some on the edges here. So we get product on the edge if it doesn't stick. Ultra Cal doesn't really stick to itself that well, but the cooking oil just makes it a little bit easier, a little bit, gives you peace of mind, I guess, that you're going to get a good release. And you can see from the pictures that I posted that we have drilled a hole in the back side of this, a 1/16 inch hole, so that we can blow air into the mold after it's cured, and see if we can get that plug to pop right out. Okay. Rub that around, make sure we're fully saturated. Yep, little spot there. Ooh, I see on the corner over here I've got just the slightest little thin spot on that corner. Remember I mentioned how hard it is to get those vertical corners. It's sealed, but it's I can actually see light coming through. I don't know if you can see this or not. Right down in there you can see the light coming through, but it's actually a thin skin over there, so I don't think we'll have any product leaking out of there. I certainly hope not. It might make it a little difficult to get that out of the plug. Okay. We've got the oil all sprayed. Next thing we're going to do is take this filler block, set it in here on the marks, and clamp it down. certainly don't want that filler rising up out of there. Just to be on the safe side, I'll probably get a few weights out here. When it's all said and done, we'll put some weights on the top of that. Now we got about 12 pounds of lead there. Set those blocks up there like that when the time comes. Okay, get all set here, and I think we're about ready to start mixing. Okay, moments of truth. I guess we're ready to start mixing. So took a little bit of this water out just to be on the safe side. I've got it in the reserve container here, so we will start to add the Ultra. Just gently put it in the water. Let it wet itself out. All kinds of air bubbles coming out of there. Looks like a boiling cauldron. Like Alan says, a witch's cauldron. Okay, so give that a little mix here. This thing looks great. Okay. More product. Looks like we're about half full here. See, it's wetting itself. Taking a little longer now to wet out. Actual instructions say to just let this sit until it's wetted out and wets out by itself. But when I did it, when I mixed for making the mold, we're probably doing about 4 times as much Ultra to water as we are here for the pour. So I don't like to use this method. I just like to mix it around when I'm doing that. You can see, I don't know if you can see that in there, collapsing. But, okay, that's all melted out, or wetted out. Next batch. More bubbles. Let's see. Let's get a little test stir here. Okay, throw this in here. Now this thing really mixes it nice. I should have had this a long time ago. Cow. Oh, I forgot to set my stopwatch. I was just curious. Probably been about 3 minutes. Just split out. I'm an impatient type. I'm going to sit here and just watch it. I have to do something. Amazingly enough, I think we're going going to get all that water and all that ultracal in that bucket. I cannot believe how well this mixer works. Man, I wish I would have had that years ago. Well, I'm going to add back a little of that reserve water that I took out just because I didn't have faith in the calculations. Okay, and that's the last of the ultracal. You know, I forgot I was going to mix up 2 1/4 gallons just to make sure I had enough. And I can see it's just right at the 2-gallon mark. So, there's a big plunk here in the mixer. So, what we're going to do is improvise a little bit. Let's throw in another container of ultracal. Water. And next time I'll calculate that for the reserve I want. I always rather mix too much than not enough. See that bucket down there in the video? Yeah, not really. There we go. Okay, we're getting up the line I wanted. I think it's pretty thin anyway right now. Add some more ultracal here. Sure hate to be short. pretty thin, so I don't think I'll have to add any more water. And an SD card, I found out shuts off after it's only half full, which is not good. So I'm doing this in batches because that's too heavy to lift. Let this flow down in there. This doesn't turn out to be a disaster. The camera. The product is set up a little bit thicker than I really wanted it. Get it in there. Pour all the way down. Now, you know what I'm going to do. Now, let's see. Yeah, this is a lot thicker than I wanted it. It got set up on me. So I may have to improvise here. Make sure we don't have any voids. I'm going to pop this off. This is working in the face of disaster. Okay, see how much this set up? Way too thick. Way too thick. I should have just poured out of there like water. Now we're going to have a heck of a time getting it filled in all over. So this one may be a throwaway. We will see. Shouldn't do any damage to the mold, but let's see. I'll push this down. Am I going to have enough stuff? Well, throw a minute. Oh man, you know what? I just might luck out on this. I've got stuff oozing out all over, which to me means it's pretty full. So we'll take our putty knife here and just kind of level this off. So you getting all this? Yeah, some of it. Best laid plans do not always come through. Yeah, this should have been, well, it got thicker because I had to mess around with that camera and try to save the video. I should have just not done that, but I did. Choices, we all make them. Sometimes they're right, sometimes not so much. Actually, I have hopes that we're going to salvage this thing. I had the right amount of product. If it would have been thinner, it would have flowed in, and this would have been a non-event. As it is now, we may have been able to salvage it. Adventures in Mold Making 101. Okay, I have hopes that this will be usable. At the worst, it's a learning experience. I really like the way that mixer works out. And it looks like the ratios actually work out and my timing is right. So, let's see if I got away with it here. Okay. Now what happened is that I got a 4 gig card in that thing and it stops recording at 2 gigs. I didn't realize it. I don't know why. So I could have just started it again. I didn't realize that. And I went and took the card over to the computer and looked at it and oh my word. So I tried to move it off there. It takes 7 minutes. I thought, oh, I can't wait that long. So I came in here and grabbed my old 8mm tape VCR and set it up as quick as I could. So hopefully we got most of what the action is. You certainly we'll get this part. But, interesting. I don't know why the thing shuts down when it's only half full. From now on, I'll probably go back to using this big old clunker recorder. It works pretty well. Just pain in the neck. You can't download it quite as easily as you can the other the other with the memory card. Okay, so that's it for now. I'll clean up this mess, and hopefully when I get done, we'll have something to show you tomorrow.